Hey guys, welcome to Epicinium. This is just to show a test game against the new NeuralNewt AI. And also because there's not that many Epicinium videos out there yet, I thought I'd share it and show some insight in strategies that I think work. So for now, so the playing time off. I like the oceanside map. Yeah, normal vision because the AI doesn't do well with global. And the colors so I can see because I'm a bit colorblind. So let's get into it. So first few turns, pretty standard. Just move the militia. You can choose for this one if you want it on the bottom or on the top. I prefer it, well, top middle because it's a better position for a base. And yeah, then just make settler here, make barracks here because barracks are kind of the best thing in the game because they make gunners and sappers. Could also make an industry on turn 1, but that will generate you a bit more money. But if you do this, then you can make a gunner on turn 2 already, which is very powerful. So we just keep moving our militia. He might be somewhere around here as well. So this militia we're going to move all the way down. So if we move last, we have a higher chance of shooting first, which of course gives us a better chance of killing his militia. And this one you move here, this can be attacked unless he has one here, moves it up there. But well, no, even then he can't. And then let's choose a nice position for a town or a farm. So we could either move up here to a farm, but by the time we get there, it's gonna be spring of next year. So then this farm will be constructed in summer. And then I should have made a settler here. So I think we're just gonna go here. Go here. Yeah, it's a nice place for a town. I don't expect to be aggressed on anyway, so I can build my towns a bit sloppy like that. And furthermore, yeah, we make the gunner, and then it's hard doing nothing with your cities, but do nothing so you can get money. Alright, I'm just skipping through the move phases a bit. You can do it by holding down the mouse button. So we see this militia over there. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it because it's probably either moving or building an outpost. So we just build our own outpost, build another outpost. We cannot build a town yet, unfortunately. So we might actually keep moving. It's now autumn, so we move here in autumn, then we move here in winter. And don't want to make a farm. Maybe we just move here, make a farm here. Should be fine. Send the gunner straight there. Can't do anything about that for the next few turns. Actually, I'm moving that as well. I'm not playing very conservative. I think I can beat this AI pretty easily, so just keep moving forward. And if I can build an outpost here, I basically take over a city. This one's in the middle is pretty defensive. Ooh. Didn't expect that move from him. Would have been smarter to let my militia build this outpost, move away from here first, and then build this outpost instead of the other way around. It's a mistake on my part. Now here we build a farm. This time be sure the gunner moves first, otherwise you lose the style of the farm. Furthermore, we have 5 gold, so we can make a militia here. I'm gonna build it. This guy is over here, his militia, so I could probably just make it there. And that's it for this turn. I don't make that many buildings early on. I like the barracks. I like some economy, for example, 1 farm or maybe 1 town. But maybe not even a farm or a town, depending on the map size. This is a pretty large map. Well, it's not, they're all 100 tiles of space, but here you have the desert on the side, so you don't. So there's more space between the 2 cities. It's not Oasis, but it's also, I think it's the 2nd largest. And then we have the farm. Well, he can't reach this farm ever, so we're in a good spot there. I think we might make a militia here just to send it up here, so he won't go there, but he probably won't. The AIs are not that smart yet. Keep moving there. Keep moving there. That's about it. And then we got lucky there because he made a rifleman. And we sniped it. And I also saw the militia moving down here, so next turn we can make a gunner again. And we're gonna send it down so it intercepts the militia as well. We can also make militia, it also has 2 lights on, so we can do that. This guy is just gonna camp out there. It's summer, so he can move 6 spaces in 2 turns, like that. This guy's gonna keep moving these. Oh, this actually might be in trouble, because it's unlikely that they're gonna hit this twice. So I might just build an outpost, and I actually want to do that first. Now that this town is fully grown, I might consider making industry or another barracks. But I also, I already built a militia and a gunner this turn, so not now. But since you don't lose that much, because if you use it to build a building this turn, then you gain the light back immediately the next turn, because it still has 5 nice spaces. As long as it's not winter, at least. Because snow is only half as nice as grass. So, but you don't lose as much gold if you build it, if you use it to build something. But I'm not going to use it. I barely use my cities to build something at all. Basically just build 1 barracks and just keep spamming gunners from there. I barely build economy ever. Which usually works, because you usually just rush the enemy. And even if they build more, I fight in their territory. So it's very easy to put militia on their buildings, or to either capture them. So you can see that if you would have a farm here, I would easily just set my gunner on there and capture it, make it my own, then I have double the economy. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, we made it down there, it's interesting. This AI is doing better than the rampant rhino. What's it called? Hungry hippo, which just basically either spam towns, spam rifleman. It actually has some kind of strategy, it looks like. Ooh, this is also kind of scary, because this gunner can actually die to 3 of these militia, and it doesn't have a tree, so I definitely want this to happen first. This guy, well, I'm gonna lose move there because it's not in the pre-queue, but that's fine, I guess, to ensure that I don't die here. I don't want to give him a free outpost, so I'm just going to put 2 militia there. I'm going to move these guys this way. It's autumn, so they can move there in next winter. Because they can still move 2 spaces in winter. Since I am building militia here, I can't get a gunner or rifleman, or a gunner or sapper. I would normally maybe send a sapper behind this, because it moves faster, and then you have the gunner and sapper arriving about at the same time with this gunner. But well, my moves are out and my gold is out. So. Oh, it did take my outpost. It's no big deal, it's only an outpost. It does give him some more options to create units there if he captures it. But I could probably just capture it back easily. I'm more interested in the town, although it's winter, so I can only move 1, so I might take its barracks first. If I take the barracks and it has 1 light, then I can only spawn 1 unit there, because it's not next to my city, so I can't regain anything. But it's still very good to have just 1 gunner spawn close there, because as you can see, gold is pretty rare, especially in the first 2 years. After the 2nd year, you get some gold. But since it's winter, my farm is not producing anything. So now I can, I think I'll actually upgrade this and then spawn double sappers there. And move that there. What are these guys going to do? Actually, I can do it like that. No, I actually want to capture this. So I remove these. I don't think I moved these at all. Maybe I might just make a new outpost. It's always nice to have 1 outpost at least close by, so you can spam militia. I'll also have some moves left, so I'll just move this guy a bit further so it's more efficient. And you can already see he has so little space to actually do anything on it. He might not have as good as economy as I do, because he only has 1 town. I have the farm, but it's not really that big of a difference because I have one gunner back here. I upgraded this. That's where all my money is. So I don't think I have that much of an advantage. But he didn't build a gunner in his barracks. This is how strong gunners are. There is one problem here. That is how I move first. So I want these guys to move into the city. Otherwise he might snipe the gunner. I'm kind of just doing anything to protect the gunner at this point. So I'm going to move these two down. Make sure this happens very first thing. And actually I'm going to move like that because I have no idea what's in here. Otherwise I would take fire damage from that. And also if he decides to move to the right and I'm standing there, then he actually loses all 3 units to my militia. Or actually 2 out of 3 because this is only double. So it seems like this AI likes riflemen a bit because he had 1, and it likes triple militia, but I hate triple militia. They only cost 10. Well, they do cost 10. They only cost 5 if you get doubles from the outpost, and you don't lose anything. Here, if you buy them, they cost 10, but you also lose the lights in the city. So they actually cost 13 because you lose 2 gold on this round and 1 gold on the next. So I can do one more thing here. Let's just move that guy over there. Let's, if you can move here, then I have vision of the city, so I can know if we can just take it in one move. So let's do it. Oh, I should also just make militia there. Did I not do that yet? But they already. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure, did I not move these guys there first? I thought that was the very first thing I did. I must have messed up somewhere. Anyway, I got lucky he didn't kill my gunner. But it would have been nice to kill 2 out of 3. Also, this is extremely easy to take now. I think he just focused on towns. I'm not sure why this AI does that. Towns are not that great. Well, not if you have to defend anyway. They're better than farms because farms die if you have a tank go over it once. But towns are easier to capture. If you capture a farm, then you have to cultivate the next turn. So. It might be a toss-up. But towns take so long to grow, and they don't grow bigger than 3 on their own. So it costs 10, and you actually only get 3 every round once they're fully grown. You can upgrade them for 10 more, but that's not really useful unless you make it into a city. I'm gonna move this over there. Then I'm gonna focus this guy. So I hope to take down the rifleman that's in there. This guy can. I'm just gonna move him in there. If there's nothing in the city, I instantly win. If there is, then that's still bad. Don't lose anything there. Didn't expect that move from him. And now also these guys are gonna take fire and die. So this AI is behaving a bit more unexpectedly than I oh, but I did take that city. If only I would have taken the other one as well. It's just too bad for him that he basically never kills my gunner, because if he shoots it with 3 riflemen while it's on a building, it actually has to hit it 3 times, so that's 1 in 8. Wait, no, actually gunner has 2 HP, so it actually is pretty likely that he kills it. So I'll do it like this. And I'm also going to make a new gunner right here. Some militia here, just for defense. And I actually want to move my suckers as well, but maybe that can wait a turn. Yeah, that can wait. See, he actually only hit the gunner once and the barracks twice, and then shot back. Oh, that was stupid. I should have made it to the side in case that happened. But then, yeah, one of his militia died, so now with the 2 militia, it's even more unlikely he kills the gunner. So, can't really do much here. This winter is actually a bad timing for me, because now I can't move either of these into the city. But I can focus with this. I'm moving first, so definitely want that. This one, I can just go there. Actually, we'll do it last. I'm gonna, let me not do that. I was thinking maybe I could do it last, and then if this guy gets shot on by these two and he kills them both, then he can move in actually, and then I can easily take it next turn. But if I do that, then I run the risk of these guys actually trying to kill it. I'm not sure if the AI knows how to focus, but it should be useful for him. So he might have learned some. Sappers have a bombard range of 3 and 1 up, so I want to put them over here. That's 2 moves. These settlers aren't gonna hit my sapper at all. Sappers at all. So I see there's you can upgrade it down, but it doesn't do much. You lose 10 and you gain 1 every month for forever, but it takes 2.5 years to actually get you anything. You can actually upgrade to a city as well. Don't think that's very necessary if you're not in any danger of losing your other cities. So I'm just gonna upgrade the barracks. So if I make triple sappers here, I can finish cities really easily. And my moves are out, so I'm just gonna end my turn. Maybe should have thought about that. Finally killed the rifleman that was in pitch for so long. Focus attack. Okay, this is kind of bad because now my gunner doesn't get to move because settler is in the way. But it's also not that big of a problem because I have a pretty convincing leader, I think. Just gotta hope to finish him soon-ish. Because, well, you lose points for each tile that gets destroyed. So kind of want to win quickly. I'm moving second here, so that's a shame. So that's why I'm sending these as backup. You might be able to spawn something in there. And these guys, I just put them here so they hopefully don't die. Don't think I need any more militia. And I also do need a movement. So I'm gonna just... I've got this city, I think, so I'm gonna move my sappers upwards. It's spring, so I can move 3 and 2, 3. I want 2, 3, so I put my sappers here. They're safe because I have outpost here. These guys are gonna move in there. That's great, and actually, well, maybe I do want more militia. Can't hurt, right? And these guys are actually moving like that, so right after gunner, actually drag it out of there. So I moved them right after gunner into the city, so it's the highest chance of actually taking it if the gunner shoots something. And these guys try to spawn here, so I moved them through this road, so I actually know that this space will be empty. Unless there's someone unit there, but I don't think there is. Still having the gunner produced in the barracks, which is kind of silly by me. And that was silly by him to move the sucker out of the city immediately because he just got shot and he even lost an additional building. So I think he actually does a decent economy with it 2 times. If these towns, if I didn't capture this town and shot this twice, then he would have probably a better economy than I did. If he didn't keep spamming militia in his cities as well. But yeah, he doesn't because his economy is in shambles because I keep shooting things. So this is why you always want to play aggressive. My economy is great over here. I built 1 farm. This militias and outposts untouched. I managed to upgrade the barracks to level 3 just because it never got attacked. I had so much money to spare. Just because this 1 gunner hasn't died yet. 2nd gunner is still down here. This is how strong gunners are. These guys just focus there. These guys, they're gonna die, but I can focus on there. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. I actually want this outpost to make new guys over there, but I'm not sure that would spawn in, so... Especially, wait, I could just focus first, and then the gunner helps out. No, or not. Because he was first. Ooh. He did focus, actually. It's interesting. It's the new AI behavior. It's very nice. This is definitely the most challenging they have. I also think they spend the most time on it, but I'm not sure, of course. It's a complicated AI. Now, if I would actually care about taking all of this, I might just transform this into a city. I have to cash for it, but it's not that interesting. I don't actually want to shoot these guys with a gunner because I might kill the barracks. But I might just make another barracks there. Excuse me. I might just make another barracks there. Just spam units from there, and these guys are also almost in position to bombard the city. And can't do anything anymore. And this actually has priority because I do want militia in this ditch again. This actually I want to do last. These as well. Just gonna have to accept this. This is happening second. Oh, it actually killed my gunner. That's a shame. But it lasted all the way until year 4. That's a pretty long time. It's a shame I can't make any new gunners because he's on my barracks. But he can be on both of my barracks this turn because it just turned winter. So I'm gonna just go ahead and make a new gunner there. Move it in. Actually, you know what? I'll just move it in there and then focus these guys. That's probably the best. This militia, I don't know exactly what I want. Okay, move it there. Let's just do that. Let's just bombard it before that. This guy can just move. He can keep it down. I don't really care about it. This is triple sappers. I just focus and move the triple sappers because they're pretty strong. They probably kill the town in 2 turns. Oh, that's a shame. You move first because. Oh, that is good for me. I'm also killing this town next turn because he's not getting a third building because he only has 2 niceness. He has 4 pieces of snow. I don't think the ditch counts as niceness. Yeah, see, he did get the light back because it's up to 2. Snow is 1/2, but he didn't get up to 3. Actually, if 1 light is out, I'm not sure if he would even get up to 3 if there's 2 and 1 light is out. So I just bombard this and then I guess I win. No, don't do that. Those 3 destroys things. Yeah, that's it. I assume, unless he builds a city somewhere, which would be very surprising. Oh, I might actually not win here because he moved something into the city. Yeah, I killed a rifleman. Oh, he actually made something in the barracks that doesn't get any more power. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I guess if I keep bombarding this, maybe it will take more than 1 turn long actually. Oh, I gotta move these guys up there. Actually, this is... No, I don't want to mark. This is a safer path. I'll just make militia there just to be sure. Make some militia here. He's probably not going to care about these sappers. He's probably going to try to get this back. He's actually going to defend that. This is why sappers are good. Gunners would have... Well, they wouldn't have trouble killing this right. Might take a few turns. So now his city is going. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty decent score game, I think. If I made a town instead of a farm, I would have 8 points more. If I made a little bit fewer outposts, I made 3. Maybe this one was not necessary. Well, this one was a safety. Maybe 2 of this was a bit of overkill. And I could have finished it a bit faster probably, so I could have had some more points. But 75 is not that bad. Especially on this map, because on many other maps there's some green to the right side, but here you have the beach. So that doesn't give you any points, so basically everything is fighting area. And if you use all 3 lanes, so the bottom and the middle and the top, then you can destroy everything. Especially if you get tanks, which is a big reason why you don't use tanks. It just costs so many points. But yeah, gunners also just destroy tanks. So if your tanks is on the wrong spot for 1 turn, you just die. And tanks are so expensive. But that's it. Thanks for watching. And, hopefully I'll make more videos like this if you like it. So, let me know.